school here, so I got it out on some pretty nice back roads. It's not really meant for a back road cruiser. It's kind of more of a straight line car, but this car is so much fun on the back roads. And you know, it's got some pretty grippy tires too. It's got I think they're Continental Pro Contact or something like that, and they're pretty solid tires. And we've had them on the car ever since we got it, and they just grip pretty good. I really have no problem with them, but and they last a long time too. So they're kind of like a summer tire kind of thing, so they're perfect for the street. And you know, I would like to autocross this or take it to a track or something at some point, just for the heck of it, just to see how it would do. I still really got to take it to the drag strip too, but before I do that, I think I kind of want to get a set of drag radials. But yeah, like, just driving this car, it's freaking awesome. It's so much fun. It's probably putting out 350 horsepower, maybe a little more than that, close to 4, I don't know. I'm just going by the butt dyno, so I would really like to put this on a dyno one day, maybe have it tuned up a little bit more, throw a chip in it or something like that, just to give it a little extra power and be able to tune it a little bit better. But for right now, it's good. Got it back. We had the clutch done, clutch cable. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, intake manifold gaskets. We're gonna put a fuel pressure regulator in it to give it some more fuel, and the guy was gonna like fix the timing and stuff, make it a little bit faster, but fuel pressure regulator he had, and he was gonna put in, the diaphragm was leaking inside of it, so he just ended up putting the one that was already in the car. I don't know if the one in the car is stock or not, but yeah, it still really kind of feels the same. It might have a little more power. The shifts are a little bit better, but eventually we're gonna have to get a new transmission for the car, because when you get on it going from second to third, still the synchros are starting to go, and it just grinds. But other than that, yeah, probably do a Tremec swap into it, get the Tremec 5-speed, and maybe throw like a lighter weight flywheel in it. This is probably due for a flywheel soon. It's, I don't know, it's still, I didn't replace the flywheel when I had it resurfaced, I don't think, you know, when it got done, so probably be due. And here's a tractor. Cool. So I'll cut out here and I'll be back once I get past them. Alright, so we're back. Took forever to get around that tractor, but yeah, I've never come across that before. That's something new. It was like mowing the side of the road, but anyway, as I was saying, throw the Tremec in it, get a new flywheel, and I want to do new brakes, and just throw some lines in it. I gotta get the freaking e-brake fixed. That doesn't work at all, or it barely works. It works a teeny bit, but that needs to be done. The trans is still leaking, or well, I don't know if the trans is leaking or what. Something in the motor is still leaking, so gotta get that fixed, get that done. There's still a lot of stuff to do to this. Like, gotta get a new hood, front bumper, fender. Gotta get it painted. This car has really never been in an accident, but I hit a curb the one time, and kind of messed up the fender a little bit, bent it out, but because I had the splitter on and it was like connected to the fender, so kind of pushed that out a little bit. So I'll just get a whole new fender, or maybe they can fix it somehow. But the car needs to be painted. What else needs to be done to it? Not really much. Most of it's cosmetic. I mean, trans is good for now, just grinds a little bit. When you're driving it normally, it's perfectly fine. As you can see here, no grinds or nothing, but yeah. So this car is so much fun, and I'm glad I have it back. It's cool just driving through back roads back here, which I've never really been able to do since I've had the car. There's like some good feel like these squirrels are on suicide missions today. Let you hear some noise from it. It's freaking awesome. This car sounds so good. It sounded better when I had the Flowmasters on it, but this MagnaFlow sounds pretty good. But it brings another thing too. I want to try and get a decatted X-pipe or a non-catted X-pipe for this thing, because I think it's still running the stock H-pipe right now. So I feel like it would be nice to open it up a little bit, give it a little more power. It's got shorty headers on it right now, BBK, but it could definitely benefit from an X-pipe. And I definitely want to do long tubes eventually, but that's way down the road. So but yeah, other than that, I just want to keep the car pretty like good, a good driver at least, and not have to worry about anything. Keep it clean, keep it kind of a show car. I'm not really going to take it to the track too much. I want to get a dedicated like track car or something eventually, but got to graduate college first and get a job. But it's usually what happens with everything, unless you get pretty lucky with that. But give it a little bit of acceleration here. Gets up and goes. I'm really curious to see what it'll run in the quarter mile. My dad took it down the first time. He never really drag raced before. Never really raced a car. And he did like high 13s, low 14s, I think. He took it to the track the one time. And this was with the messed up trans and clutch and all that. So now that it's squared away, shifts a lot smoother. It's a good car, but yeah, now we can finally drive it, take it on trips. You know, it's great to have it back. So, but yeah, I'm trying to think what else. That's pretty much it with this car. I mean, it drives great. I'll have to do a better like review eventually, more professional and stuff, but yeah, that'll definitely come eventually when I get some more camera equipment. Finally got a GoPro mount for the windows and stuff, so that's kind of nice. I can do stuff like this. I can do little in-car videos and I guess vlogs, you can say, but it's good to have the car back and it's fun to drive. First time I actually got to really drive the car and take it on pretty decently long road trips. Like, drove it out to Harrisburg over the weekend to go to a car show. Drove it up to school, which is like an hour and a half from my house. So, and it did really good. Just never skipped a beat. But it's pretty hard to kill these cars, no matter what you do. I mean, the trans is the weak point of the car, but engines are freaking awesome. And the cool thing about the 92s is they have all forged internals and shit, so keeps the you can add a lot of power to them, and not break them as easy, which is nice. And that came from the factory like that, which is cool. So maybe we'll get a power adder eventually. Either throw like a turbo on it or some kind of supercharger. I don't know. I kind of want to keep this naturally aspirated and just drive it as it is, so nothing really breaks. I mean, basically the stuff that needs to be fixed on it now is just maintenance. So, alright guys, it's my first time in-car vlogging, so hopefully I get better at it. I'm trying to get used to just sitting here talking to the camera as I'm driving. But thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. And hopefully a review of this car will be coming soon, and I really got to introduce my cars. I never really did that for the channel. So I guess once the Jeep gets fixed, I'll make that video, and that should be up. So Jeep should be getting fixed. pick up the engine for it. That's gonna fix it. So hopefully that'll be done sooner than later. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.